Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to the channel today. It's good to have you. Welcome back to all of our subscribers. And as always, if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome. It's good to have you. Please consider subscribing, hit that like button, consider becoming a member. And to learn more about me and learn more about my company and how we can help take your gym to that next level, please check out the links below for a variety of ways that we can help you do this. And one of the things I would highlight for you here, if you're a new gym owner, if you're just getting started, if you're looking to expand, you need funding, click the funding, the financing link below to be potentially approved for up to $250,000 worth of funding, with no collateral. So with all that said, let's get into our topic here today, and it's how to launch a new gym. 5 secrets to gym success. How to launch a new gym. 5 secrets to gym success. And even if you're not in the new launch mode, even if you're operating day to day, take a look at some of these and say, well, hey, maybe there's some areas here that we can improve our business if we focus on these today. So number 1 on my list is, don't reinvent the wheel. Don't reinvent the wheel. Now, in terms of your overall business, yes, I do think you want differentiation. But in terms of don't reinvent the wheel, okay, when you're putting together your business plan, when you're putting together your plan of action, you want to understand, hey, what is our marketing going to look like? Because, for example, the number 1 issue with most small businesses, really maybe all of them, is the issue of obscurity. No one knows who you are. And those that do don't have you at top of mind. How's that going to be addressed? What are your risks? And there are risks because there's no upside if there's no risk. Okay, what are the risks? How are we going to mitigate those risks? We're going to need a sales process. We're going to need a second sale process. We're going to need a retention process. We're going to need a follow-up process. So in all that sense, don't reinvent the wheel when it comes to infrastructure and how you do this. Okay, don't maybe try to get too cute, so to speak. Stay with basic business fundamentals. Now, your product to your customer, we want differentiation there, right? But internally there, on infrastructure and things of that nature, let's don't reinvent the wheel. Okay, let's go with what we know that works. Okay. Number 2, on how to launch a new gym, be prepared. Okay, be prepared. Okay, it's probably going to take longer to launch than you think, and then once you do, there's no days off. Okay, so be prepared. I remember when I opened my first gym, literally it took me a year to get it open. We had everything that could happen happened. Okay. And even the very first day we opened, when all of our advertising went in the newspaper, there was no phone number in it. So be prepared. It's going to take longer than you think. We've had situations where folks are looking to open new clubs. It's taken a year to actually find that location. We've had situations where it's taken 2 years to find that location. This is where that belief in yourself and that perseverance is really going to come into play. And then once you get started, there are really no days off. That inbox is going to stay full. So be prepared, for what's ahead. And again, this can be part of how you develop your business plan as well. Number 2, protect yourself, for any kind of liability. Okay, so first thing here, this is the kind of the mantra, I think, across the board, is we want to protect the investment. So the first thing that we do, every decision that we make it with the idea we want to protect the investment. Okay, and that can, in terms of marketing, in terms of social media, everything is in the best interest of this investment. We're going to train our staff. All these things are going to play into it. But also make sure you get all your insurance lined up. Okay, get all the insurance set up that you're going to need here to get this done, and contact folks that are industry specific for this, just to make sure, again, you're shortening that learning curve. But protect protect your assets. And even for some of you folks, there might be trainers and things like that, personal trainers. If you're operating, as a sole proprietor, you're putting your personal assets at risk. Maybe you want to incorporate, to better protect that. So protect your assets, make sure you have liability insurance and all that. And then as a general way of operating, protect the investment. Protect the investment. Okay. Number 4, I've kind of combined this a little bit. Competition is good and advisors are a must. Competition is good and advisors are a must. Let me tell you why competition is good. Now, in a general sense, no. Okay. Competition is good for the customer. Okay. How's it good for you? All it does is divide up the pie. But here's why competition can be good. Is because you want to look at your competition and you want to understand, hey, what am I bringing to the market that nobody else is bringing? What am I doing better than anybody else? What part of the market am I serving that nobody else is serving? Because if you can truly answer those things and actually create true differentiation and you market properly, there's no longer any competition. There's no longer any competition because you're different. Okay, and in terms with that as well, competition and understanding differentiation is learning how to market, to that uncontested market space. People that, hey, your other clubs, they're not marketing to those folks. They're staying to that narrow 20%. Maybe you can communicate to a much wider group. So competition is good in that sense because it gives you something to look at. What are they doing well? What are they not? Where can you fill this void in the marketplace? So know your competitors and then beat them, dominate your market. And then along with that, advisors. Advisors are a must. You want to surround yourself with what I call trusted partners. Don't go it alone. It's too easy to get isolated. And when we get isolated, a lot of times we get paralyzed. We kind of withdraw, we retreat, and we're no longer advancing and expanding into the marketplace just because we're afraid to do it. Or sometimes we spend because let's find something that works, and we blow through all of our money before we find that something. So surround yourself with advisors, surround yourself with folks that have been there, have done that. They've been in that hole. They know how to get out. Okay, find those trusted partners. Okay. And then number 5 on my list here of how to launch a new gym and 5 secrets to gym success is marketing. And marketing, it's not always what you think it is. And let me talk about what we know it is, and then we'll talk about where we don't consider some things. First of all, as I mentioned earlier, the challenge for most small independent businesses in any field really is that nobody knows who you are, and those that do, they don't have you at top of mind. So we need a marketing plan that's going to get the word out. I mean, we want everybody in our marketplace to know who we are. Okay? And, as a matter of fact, with that said, check out the links below under prize insurance. That is one of the most high impact marketing campaigns that we have ever done with clubs. And to do it right, there's no money out of your pocket on it. So it's not a bad little situation. So check out that link below for additional information. But marketing is, we want to grow and expand. We want everybody to know who we are. We want to keep competition on our heels. We want to keep competition out of the marketplace. We want to support a loyal and dedicated sales team. We want all of our members to be seeing us. Okay, so that's what marketing is. Here's what you want to be careful of. When I say marketing is not what we think it is, driving more traffic into a broken system is not going to help. Okay, all it's going to do is create more problems. Driving more traffic into a broken system is just going to create more problems. In other words, make sure, do we have a telephone inquiry script that everybody knows? Do we have a telephone inquiry process? Do we have a sales process when that customer comes in? They register in, a needs analysis. Here's how we give the tour. Here's the price presentation. Here's how we answer customer concerns. Here's the second sale. Here's the third sale. Here's how the follow-up works. Here's how referral works. And so I'm going kind of fast there. Those are some basics and fundamentals. But yes, we need to drive more traffic. Absolutely no doubt about it. But we can't drive it into a broken system. It's just going to create more problems. Okay, so make sure your fundamentals are in place. Okay, as we're doing all that, and that's just regular training. And there's a lot of folks, they will use this channel, as that training tool. We have well over 1,000 how-to videos here on the channel to help you do that. So take a look at some of that, and that can help provide that for you. And all that's free. Okay, so folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here today. And again, to learn more about me and my company and numerous ways that you can grow and develop your company, check out the links below. And again, I would highlight if you're looking for funding, if you're looking for financing, you need to raise capital for expansion or for improvements, click the funding link where you can potentially be qualified for up to $250,000 in funding with no collateral. So again, folks, my name is Jim Thomas. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to seeing you all in that next video.